future that you want to see, then I hope that you will join us. Because the future is going to be...
The EU has been closely following the decisions taken by the big tech in recent weeks. Ex-CEO Elon Musk's claims are already causing a stir in Europe. Content moderation changes announced by Meta in the US also raise questions among the EU.
First, we're going to get rid of fact-checkers and replace them with community notes.
Mark Zuckerberg has announced the replacement of fact-checking with community notes on its Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram platforms in the name of freedom of expression, as he says. But do these changes infringe EU regulations? Meta might have to first provide a risk assessment analysis to the European Commission.
We don't say which content moderation policies very large online platforms have to put in place. It's their responsibility. If they want to rely fully on community notes, it is a possibility. Now, this possibility, whatever model a platform chooses, needs to be effective. And this is what we're looking at.
If a platform violates the Digital Services Act, formal proceedings are initiated. If the decision is found to be non-compliant and the platform doesn't commit to settle the case, fines can reach up to 6% of the company's global annual turnover. This procedure is criticized for its slowness. However, the EU has other cards in hand.
There are other instruments that might come into play in extreme cases. I emphasize extreme. Consider, for example, the measures that were taken to block Russia Today and Sputnik at the time of the sanctions on Russia, at the time of Russia's barbaric invasion of Ukraine. That was done as part of a sanctions regime implemented through the Council, acting in its foreign policy configuration, and that can happen almost overnight.
The very large digital platforms, the European Commission and the German regulator will also meet around the table on the 24th of January to discuss the European regulations before the early elections in Germany in February.
Haut ab! Packt die Koffer! Taschenkontrollen. Erhöhung der Freibad